How to be successful in real estate and build wealth. I'm Paul Maguire, and this video, I'm going to talk to you about some personal items from me to you to show you some of the steps that it takes in order to be successful in real estate and to build wealth in real estate investing. The formula to be successful to make oatmeal raisin cookies is in Betty Crocker's cookbook. And the formula to be successful in real estate, I'm going to give you right here, right now. If you want to get to the end of a product where you have multiple properties and you have income and you have cash flow coming in, it's important that you realize you have to make sacrifices early on in your spending. You can't be buying fancy cars. You can't be going out and spending all your money. And most importantly, you can't commit all your money to payments. So even if you're making 10 grand a month or 5 grand a month, if 50% of your income is committed to a mortgage payment, a car payment, insurance, some consumer loans and all that, it's just eating up all your capital. So my first part of the formula or the recipe for being successful is to minimize your expenses down to the least amount that you need, not want. Spend on what you need, not what you want. Keep your housing costs down. Keep your car costs down. In fact, if you have no car payment and you could drive an older car, kind of the Dave Ramsey kind of mentality of getting rid of debt and keeping your expenses low. That's kind of what I'm talking about here to be a successful real estate investor. It's exactly what I did. I drove older cars, $3,000, $4,000 car I purchased, old Expedition, drove that around, okay? So keep your expenses down. The second is you have to learn how to invest. Watching videos like this is exactly what you should be doing. But also you should be reading, okay? You know the old saying, readers are leaders. When somebody writes a book on real estate, what are they writing? They're typically writing their best stuff, okay? So make your car a classroom. Listen to CDs, podcasts, videos like this, where you learn about the real estate game, all right? Very, very important. The next thing is energy. You have to have energy. Now, I used to be a chiropractor and I've helped a lot of people with vitamin regimen. Like vitamin D, about 80% of the population by some studies are low in vitamin D. Not enough sun, not outside. Supplement in vitamin D. Talk to your doctor. Get your blood work done. See if you're low in vitamin D. I take about 5,000 IUs a day just to keep my vitamin D up. Vitamin D is the only vitamin your body makes, and part of your success is being able to sleep well, have energy, get up, and be able to get going. If you're low in vitamin D, that can affect you. If you're not sleeping, that can affect you. I use pure encapsulation vitamins. They're B vitamins. I like those a lot. Help with restoring the vitamins in my system and the minerals. They're mineral 650, pure encapsulations. I use those a lot as well, and a good omega-3 fatty acid. Again, all these things are important to keep your body and your mind and your rest all happening so you have the energy and the pop to get out of bed and go make things happen in real estate. No energy, you're not going to make anything happen. The next thing is exercise. When you get into working out, a lot of you don't need to be working out just to be super fit or have muscle, whatever. What's more important about working out is the oxygenation of your body, getting a lot of oxygen, and stimulating your brain and your nervous system and kicking up your energy level. And what you'll find is that when you exercise, it keeps your energy level up. And so you have the energy to go out and look at real estate, to invest in real estate, to be engaged in the real estate game and your wealth building, right? The next thing on the formula is eating well, okay? A lot of people in real estate, and others have talked about this, they're so busy throughout the day, they don't eat, all right? So it's good to keep your blood sugar stable and to eat periodically healthy foods to keep your energy up. So for example, in making these videos, I felt my energy go down, had a little bit of cantaloupe, boom, popped my energy right back up, gave me some nutrition, right? And kept me going, okay? So in your life, in your case, have a schedule, have a regular regime of eating healthy and eating healthy foods. The next thing to be successful in real estate and building wealth is have a long-term plan, okay? 5-year, 10-year, 15, 20-year goals. All right, that's very important. So what do you want to be in 5 years? What do you want to be in 10, 15, 20, okay? I started investing in real estate in 1989. This video is 2023. So how long is that? 30 plus years, right? So in 30 plus years, I've accumulated a lot of real estate and a lot of income, but I did it one property at a time, okay? And so for you, the key is to start, but start thoughtfully. Use a realtor, use a title company, use a loan person, use your accountants, use your financial advisors, and get yourself so you understand what you're doing and you're buying and holding and renting and keeping. I used to teach a program to doctors. It was called Just One Thing. It was a 3-day program that I wrote. And I said, look, just buy one house a year for 10 years and never sell it, okay? New or mostly new homes. And a lot of them that did that not only took the advice on how to buy a home, but also how to buy other real estate. Maybe they bought their office or they bought commercial properties and did other things. So my advice to you, and part of the recipe, is start small, get a property, learn how to rent it, use a property manager if you need help with that, and learn the game, okay? Learn how to do it, and start with your one property can lead to the next property, the next property, the next property. You know, you're never going to learn how to swim if you don't jump in the pool, okay? The next recipe for success in this is surround yourself with people that are positive and that are doing what you want to do, all right? People that sit around and talk about, oh, interest rates are up and the market's going to crash and all that stuff. You don't want to be around those people, okay? They're basically gloom and doom. I have another friend of mine, dear friend, great guy. He hasn't bought any property in probably 12 years, 13 years, because he's always like, rates are going to go up, it's going to get worse, cap rates are going to change, and all these problems, okay? So don't focus on all the problems, focus on the solutions. In every single market, there's opportunity, every single one, okay? And lastly, the formula for wealth and real estate success, and most important than anything, besides subscribing to my channel, of course, is you have to do what you think is right for you, your family, and your future. And I can tell you, for some people, it's buying single family homes, fixing them and flipping them and getting some extra cash. And that's a good way to start. But the real money is in this: buying investment properties that you hang on to, that you pay down over time with your tenants' help with rent, and you hold on to them. So you get appreciation, hopefully long term, and you have decrease in debt. And once that property cash flows, it's almost like a slot machine. It just keeps paying and paying and paying and paying in perpetuity. And I met a guy, I remember one time he was like 75 years old. He owned just 3 homes. And they were in the Bay Area, and he got around $2,500 a home. That was $7,500, and after his expenses, he made $6,000 a month, and he was in his 70s, and he lived on that income, okay? So you don't have to have a lot, but my suggestion to you is you have a few, at least, and hang on to those for most of your life. And those of you that are younger, you have to ask yourself, okay, I'm 30. What's property going to be worth when I'm 40, 50, 60? Is it going to be worth more than it is now? Well, I can tell you in most cases, when you're in and around the job centers, yes, those properties are going to be worth more over time because there's no land to build, okay? So the recipe for success is you got to start, you got to work, you got to take care of yourself, get some energy, take care of your nutrition, always learn in your car, make your car a classroom, and go out, go to open houses, be around people who are successful in real estate, watch videos like this, and actually do something. Because most people never do anything, okay? Don't be one of those people that they never left school. They're an expert who never left school. After your education, you have to act on your education. There was a book years ago, it was called Knowledge is Power. And knowledge is power, but knowledge that you utilize, that you use, and you apply and you act on is the most powerful, okay? So don't be a library of information, but be someone that acts on the information that's in the library, goes out into the world, and makes something happen. I'm Paul Maguire. I hope this video helped you. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.